Welcome to another edition of Come Dine with me, Western New York. I'm Oliver Wolf.
And I'm Jan Farrington, and thank you so much for inviting us into your homes today.
And a special thanks to our terrific sponsors, Key Video Production, Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, where we are right now, and of course, Artisan Kitchen and Bath. These are just some of the businesses that help make our program possible. We have a fantastic show lined up today. This is our second annual Octoberfest edition.
And we have the expert right here to talk about Octoberfest.
Absolutely.
Chef Oliver, you are from Germany, so Octoberfest is a lot different in Germany than it is here.
Yes.
Okay, we have like a day, maybe we have a meal.
It's a 2 weeks.
Our Oktoberfest.
It's a 2-week celebration in Munich, the original Oktoberfest in Munich, biggest beer fest in the world. I mean, we're talking beer tents where like 8,000 to 12,000 people can sit.
In each tent?
In each tent. Lots of music, tons of good food, which brings us kind of to our grill boy, Jeff Retzinger, because he's all fired up with the big green egg, and he's going to be joining us here too. Hey, Jeff, what's cooking?
Today we're going to cook some authentic wiener schnitzel on the big green egg. Light breaded coating, fresh lemon, sauerkraut on the side. Excuse me while I go put on my lederhosen.
Hey Jeff, really looking forward to that, and I'm gonna dabble in some Bavarian food as well, a little pork chop and bread dumpling.
It sounds delicious, I can't wait. That's all coming up a little bit later in the program, but let's get things rolling with Chef Marco. He's at Artisan Kitchens and Baths, starting us off with some German apple pancakes.
You know, I grew up with this dish, Shen, and I can still smell the apples in the oven, and it was like yesterday, so you're gonna like it.
Brings back those childhood memories.
Oliver, I can see why this is one of your childhood favorites, and I wish you had smell-o-vision because this kitchen is smelling great. Today we're making German apple pancakes, super easy dish to make on a Sunday morning, Saturday morning, anytime feels right. I'll show you how simple this is. We're using a cast iron pan. We got our oven heated to 350 degrees. We're going to start with some fresh apples that I previously peeled. So we're going to take our apples. We want a lot of apples in here too. You don't have to be really neat because it's going to bake and it's going to come up through the custard. So we got our apples in the pan. We melted a 1/4 stick of butter. We're going to pour that right over the apples. This is going to keep the apples from sticking to the bottom of the pan. We're going to season our apples just like an apple pie. We're going to put a little cinnamon. And that's about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we're going to add a little sugar. I like it a little more on the sweet side, so we're going to add about 1/4 cup. We're going to sprinkle it right over the top of the apples until they're nice coated. We're going to set this aside. In this bowl, we're going to take 6 eggs and we're going to lightly beat them. Just want to break up all the yolk. We're going to let it rest off to the side. We're going to take another bowl. We're going to add 1 cup of flour. We're going to add a touch of salt, about 1/8 teaspoon. We're going to add a little more sugar to our batter, a splash of vanilla, and 1 cup of whole milk. Now we're going to whip this together, and you'll see how it starts to get nice and creamy. Now this is a great dish you can make in advance. Put it in the refrigerator, let it rest, and when you're ready to bake it, it takes about 45 minutes at 350 degrees. And we're going to add our eggs to it. And this is going to make a really nice custard. And while this is baking for 45 minutes, think about what you want to top it with. Caramel sauce, powdered sugar, maple syrup, any of those are great. So there we have our custard, real simple, nice and creamy. And we're going to pour it right over our apples. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees, 35 to 45 minutes, it's going to start to rise. So earlier in the show, I said, start thinking about what you want to top these German apple pancakes with. I'm opting for powdered sugar. I made one earlier, so it's a little easier to eat because that thing's still hot. Anytime, Sunday morning, Saturday morning, German apple pancakes, happy Octoberfest. Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Western New York's most interactive showroom.
Lockport's favorite restaurant and meeting place, the Village Eatery Italian Bistro serves the finest pizza, pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. Our famous Friday night fish fry, homemade Italian bread, and old world sauce have kept Western New Yorkers coming back for over 35 years. Check out our vast wine selection and visit the Bistro Bar for a signature martini. For really great Italian-American food, it's the Village Eatery Italian Bistro.
I only went to talk. Didn't expect to fall in love. I told him what I needed and he listened. We finally decided to go through with it. The design team was with us every step of the way, and we created our dream kitchen.
And within budget. We hardly spend time in a living room anymore.
Make your living room jealous. Let Artisan Kitchens and Baths craft your dream kitchen, from cabinets and countertops to appliance brands like Miele, Sub-Zero, and Wolf. Visit our showroom at 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo. Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
Orazio's Italian Crepes is your window to the world. Treat yourself to our homemade crepes made with authentic ingredients like imported Caputo flour, mascarpone cheese, and Ghirardelli chocolate. Indulge in our all-natural small batch gelato with no artificial flavors and all the creaminess in the world. Take your taste buds on a journey right in your own backyard. Orazio's Italian Crepes in the food court at the Walden Galleria.
Welcome to Elliot Apollo's restaurant. It's a family affair here as we carry on tradition of my grandfather of serving great food, sharing stories, talking sports, and celebrating with friends and family at the Ringside Lounge.
My name is Aaron Williams from the Buffalo Bills. Whenever I feel like watching a game or just getting away from everybody, I come to my number one Italian place, and that's Elio's. It's always a family-friendly place in here. I can always feel like I'm at home, so I come here and enjoy their great food. Whenever I choose an appetizer, I always gotta go with the banana peppers, Colleen style.
Colleen is a server here for many years who actually came up with the ingredients. It's our banana peppers, but this one is topped with our diced tomatoes soaked in our Italian dressing with chopped spinach, and on top of those peppers is our sizzling mozzarella cheese.
And when I come here, I come and get my number one special, the AOL special, chicken pernello.
Aaron Williams, he's a regular here, and his go-to dish is the chicken pernello. It's 2 Italian breaded 5-ounce chicken breasts, topped with our diced spinach, a little roasted red pepper, prosciutto, a nice Asiago cheese. That's laid on a bed of garlic cream. The garlic cream, the spinach, and prosciutto marries very well together. And speaking of marriage, it's quite popular with our weddings here.
When I first moved here, I always could depend on Elio. I really appreciate the Paulo family to bring me in as a family member and give me great food.
It's always a great day at Elio DiPaolo's. We'll see you at the Ringside Lounge.
Guten Tag! Hello everyone, this is Jeff Rexinger from Artisan Kitchens and Bath. We're here today in our authentic Lederhosen to do a little Octoberfest cooking on the Big Green Egg. We're going to prepare some authentic wiener schnitzel today. It's a simple thing to do, and it's great this time of year to enjoy with family and friends just like they do in Germany. Traditionally, schnitzel was made with veal. Today, it's commonly made with pork. We have some beautiful pork here that I acquired from Spar's Meats in Buffalo, one of our favorite food vendors. The pork we have sliced very thin, and then you put it in saran wrap and you pound it with a meat hammer. Try and get it to about 1/8 of an inch thick. Then you put it into flour, put it through an egg wash, put some breadcrumbs on it. Very important not to press the breadcrumbs into the schnitzel, so it'll have a tendency to make the product a little bit tougher. The schnitzel's ready to go on the big green egg. We did it on a griddle plate for about 5 to 7 minutes per side. Today we're trying to maintain our grill temperature somewhere around 500 to 600 degrees, and that'll keep our griddle plate about 350 degrees. Remember, the big green egg is the only grill that you can cook anywhere from 200 up to 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. One of the things that'll differentiate this from cooking this on your stove is that charcoal flavor that you get every time you cook products on the big green egg. Most people enjoy Wiener Schnitzel with a little bit of lemon juice on it, so we squeeze the fresh lemon on it and garnish it with a little bit of parsley. The big surprise of the day was when Jan showed up. She came in the backyard with the beer stein in hand, and she was ready for some Octoberfest partying.
Well, I heard Jeff was doing an Octoberfest today, and I hate missing an Octoberfest, so I pulled old Schultz off the mantelpiece of the fireplace, and here we are. The dish was great. The outside was perfect. It was crunchy, but on the inside it was still really moist and juicy. And I loved the sauerkraut that was on the side. That had a really nice tang to it, along with the bacon that he put in it. I just can't wait for next year's Oktoberfest.
Thanks for coming, Jan.
Happy Oktoberfest. Well, now that was some fun.
Yeah, no kidding. I wish I could have joined you guys for that one. That's awesome.
You've never made it on the big green egg before?
No, I made plenty of Wiener Schnitzel in my life. Trust me on that one, but never on a grill.
So would you do it in a skillet or?
Yeah, you do it in a saute pan and whatnot, but this is amazing, you know,
Well,
and it looked really, really good, Jen.
It was. He did a great job. I always thought Wiener Schnitzel was a sausage dish, so I learned a lot there too.
I got a story. I don't know how much time we have here, but when I first moved to LA, I see a stand Wiener Schnitzel. I'm like, wow, Wiener Schnitzel, and I'm like, what is that? They're selling sausages. So to your point, yeah. But coming up, we got another dish, Bavarian style, and it's a pork chop with bread dumplings.
We will be right back after these messages, and we'll check that out.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we work hard to make the repair process easy. Our highly trained technicians will restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition in no time. And we provide exceptional customer service. But you don't have to take our word for it. There's only one name to remember, Ventura's CarStar Collision. Relax, we'll take it from here.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on-site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
Come in for a great time at Alton. Our extensive menu will surely satisfy everyone. Start your day off with farm fresh eggs, a hearty omelet, or a delicious Belgian waffle. Our famous chicken souvlaki is made fresh to order, as well as all of our mouth-watering burgers, sandwiches, and melts. Try our tempting portobello strip steak topped with balsamic mushrooms, caramelized onions, and melted Asiago cheese. Or our shrimp fettuccine with a rich lobster cream sauce. No matter what you choose, you can never go wrong. Alton's all good.
Hi everyone, I'm Beth.
And I'm Mimi. A powerful singer-songwriter and rock and roll Hall of Fame legend, John Mellencamp, is taking the stage at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino this Saturday, October 22nd at 8 p.m.
And on Friday, October 28th, the iconic band The Wailers, which recorded with the incomparable Bob Marley, jam in the Bears Den showroom.
And reserve your tickets now for Scotty McQuarrie, American Idol's youngest male winner and certifiable star in the country music world, coming November 5th. And then, on Wednesday, November 16th, let the Coasters bring the joy and majesty of the holidays with their amazing Christmas show at Seneca Allegheny Resort and Casino. It's the Coasters Christmas.
Also, win $1 million at Seneca Resorts and Casinos when you play our $1 Million Pro Football Challenge, now through January 3rd. Stop by any of our 3 locations and correctly pick the winners of Sunday and Monday games. Check out this and more world-class entertainment and events. Nothing else comes close at SenecaCasinos.com.
Liebe Zuschauer, willkommen zum Octoberfest. Hey dear viewers, welcome to the Octoberfest again. Today we want to prepare 3 different items, all Octoberfest items. But let's start with our bread dumpling. So we use about 2-day-old bread. In Bavaria they use old pretzel as well sometimes. Earlier we sauteed some bacon and onion, and we're going to fold that in here. Okay. A little bit of parsley, about a 1/3 cup or so. And then we heated up some milk prior as well, so it's just like warm, blood-warm milk. About what, cup and a half maybe. Okay. And now comes the fun part. We got to work that. And again, this is an item you get all over Bavaria, Austria, more in the southern parts of Germany, and during the Oktoberfest for sure. Okay. So we give that a good workout. For this amount, I think probably like 4 eggs. I'm gonna play that by ear a little bit, see how the mixture feels. 3, 1 more. Okay. And again, work that real well. Okay. What I'm gonna do is season that a little bit. Looks pretty good. All right, next step, we take a little bit of aluminum wrap, oil it, just to make sure nothing sticks on it. And then add our dumpling mixture. You know, it's very, very similar to a stuffing. You know, we don't put the celery and the sage in there, but other than that, pretty similar. So the next step is we're gonna roll it up. And then almost like a bonbon, you find the ends of the mixture here and roll them the opposite way, just like that. We have some boiling salt water and we're gonna add it in there for about 35 minutes. All right, now let us prepare our sauce now. So use a little bit of fresh butter. Okay, now a pan. And again, start with some bacon. A lot of those Bavarian recipes, you know, you will find all kinds of bacon and pork in there. Okay, and we add a little bit of onions. We're just gonna let that go for about a minute or so. Okay, here we got some regular button mushrooms, white buttons. Add a little bit of those. Some creminis, which are like those, you know, the brown top mushrooms. Really nice, good flavor as well. Okay, we're going to hit that with a little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. And one thing you find throughout Bavaria a lot is also the caraway. You use it in a lot. It's like the one you have in your rye bread. So add a little bit, just a pinch, because it's pretty strong. Then we add some beer. What would be the Oktoberfest without the beer? It's the largest beer fest in the world. But here we use a Buffalo IPA, actually. A little bit of that. And let that reduce by half. All right, now we're gonna add our demi-glace. This is like a wheel stock we make at the resort. For at home, just use a cube. Or actually, Wegmans right now, they're selling demi-glace as well in their stores already, store-bought. But you know, if you want to do that at home, you're gonna roast wheel bones off and whatnot. It's like a 18-hour process that might be a little labor intense. Again, bring that to a boil. And then we're gonna add cream and let it reduce a little bit more. The cream dust gives really nice velvety flavor, and you don't want to skimp on the cream. I'd say about 1.5 cups or so. All right, so our bread dumpling, we removed it from the boiler after about half an hour, let it cool down in the refrigerator, and here it is. Now what we want to do next, we slice it and then just saute it with a little bit of butter. We can season with a little salt and pepper and parsley if desired. Here we go, grilled pork chop with Bavarian bread dumplings and a mushroom cream sauce. If you're in the mood for that, come down to Octoberfest at the Thunder Falls Buffet at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Great job, Chef. That looked delicious, but just a little too complicated for me. So I think I'm going to go to Thunder Falls and enjoy it. So just a quick reminder, please check out our Facebook page. We'd love to have you. Come dine with me, WNY. There you're going to find some great information about upcoming events. You can view past shows, find out how to make all of these great recipes, enter to win contests and giveaways from our featured restaurant sponsors. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD.
Hey, you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to catchy gimmicks. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $14.95 per tape and $9.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions.
Some say it's our amazing sports bar. Others, our relaxed and comfortable dining room. And then there are those who say it's our private meeting and banquet rooms where we take care of everything. Whatever draws you to Buffalo's best grill and catering, one thing's for certain, you'll always get a great meal. We pride ourselves on our casual atmosphere with very comfortable prices. Buffalo's best grill and catering, Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park. Stop in today and see why we're Buffalo's best.
It's not every day that you find a getaway with something for everyone. At Seneca Resorts and Casinos, we're all about escaping the everyday for some luxury, some relaxation, and a lot of excitement after work or the game, for an evening of wonder or a weekend away. Seneca Resorts and Casinos, the excitement you've been looking for.
So what is Riesling? Is it sweet? Is it not sweet? Well, I'm here to help you figure that out. In Germany, there's 3 different times of year that they pick the grapes and make the wine. Now, the longer a grape stays on the vine, the sweeter it gets. So Cabernet is going to be the first time that they pick the grapes and make the wine, which is going to be your least sweet. That's something that you can pair up with your first course. Now, the second time that they pick the grapes and make the wine is going to be Spot Lace, which is going to be medium sweet, which is perfect for your main course. The last time of the year that they're going to pick the grapes is the late harvest, which is Auslese. Okay, so that's something that you can pair up with your desserts. Now for late harvest, domestically, that's going to be very, very sweet. So if you see late harvest on the bottle, that's going to be a sweet one that you're going to want to pair up with your dessert or after your meal, right before your coffee. So remember these simple tips next time you go shopping for Riesling. My name's Jeff Siren, and I am mad about wine.
Wow, today's show was a little of everything. It was educational. We learned how to cook some new foods.
It was fun. It was fun. The Octoberfest, it's all about fun. It's about going there with friends, meeting new friends, making new friends, enjoying the food, enjoying the beer, and just having a good old time.
Sure was.
You know, next week the Bills are playing away in Miami, and you know what that means?
I sure do.
Next Sunday we're theming the show Floridian cuisine. Do you know what that is?
Well, you know, I think I can figure it out. It's kind of a fusion between Florida food and the Caribbean.
Yeah,
you know,
very,
maybe
very
like
well.
fish and maybe tropical fruits
Right,
and things like that.
a lot of that. I lived in Florida for a while, and really that's exactly what it is. And we have our chef Montez next week, and he will do some Floridian cuisine. He will make a Florida grouper with boniato mash. You're gonna like it, huh?
I can't wait to try that boniato mash. That sounds delicious. And then we're digging deep into the archives for this fan favorite, Floridian kitchen invasion.
That's right, Jan. We did have to go a ways back for this one. Next week we head to the Rizzo's household for our kitchen invasion. It's one of my favorites from our classics collection because the theme is Caribbean, and that's what I'm all about. We're making grouper fingers, conch fritters, Cuban sandwiches, and oyster shooters. And we'll show you step by step how to make these quick and easy, fresh from the islands, man, dishes at your home.
Well, we've got to go, Jen.
Yeah, I guess it's about that time.
From the production team at Key Video and everybody here from the Come Dine With Me Western New York family, thanks for watching. We see you next week right here on Channel 7 at the same time.
Bye for now.
But remember, food rules.
We have new information on the most wanted sandwiches in Western New York.
I'll make this brief. These sandwiches were last seen at Marco's Italian Deli. Be on the lookout for Nikki Whispers. Big, beefy, surprisingly sweet. Maria Gumati, a spicy little number. Everyone wants to get their hands on. And the Underboss, notorious and nearly impossible to knock off. If you see these sandwiches, do not, I repeat, do not apprehend them alone. They are extremely tasty. No further questions at this time. Thank you.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.